Is it in there?
Yup.
What are you gonna do with it?
I figured I'd put it on my living room shelf, you know, as a nice reminder of our trip to hell.
Seriously?
No. I'm gonna use it to call the Undertaker out. I'm guessing he really wants this thing back.
Why would you do that? You already beat him.
But no one else knows that. If I want to earn the respect, pun intended, of the locker room and WWE universe, then I need to beat him again in front of an audience of actual living human beings.
Now that I've had a week to come down off the Shango dust, I'm a little less sure about all this. So just be careful, okay?
I will. And who knows, if I can lure him into a match, maybe it'll be so big my real parents will finally show up. Crazier things have happened this past week.
Yeah. Maybe.
Trey is in the ring with what appears to be the Undertaker's urn.
I have no idea what's happening, but this should be good.
You're probably wondering how I acquired this. But I'm gonna save those details for some other time, mainly because you probably wouldn't believe me. But long story short, I went through hell to get it. Literally. So Undertaker, if you want a shot at taking this back, you'll have to face me at Survivor Series in a... Now come out here and accept my challenge. Come on, answer me! What's wrong? You too embarrassed to show your face after what I did to you in the plains of purgatory in front of your hordes of undead? I told you it was a crazy story.
The Undertaker is here!
This is unbelievable. We haven't seen the dead man in years.
At Survivor Series, you will not survive, but you will. Rest in peace.
Trey's name is on that tombstone.
Trey looks like he might be regretting his decision to summon the Undertaker from the dark side.
Nonetheless, I can't wait for Survivor Series.
Me neither. It might be the last time we ever have to see Trey.
Welcome to Survivor Series, where later tonight we have an epic latch ride match between Trey and the returning Undertaker.
Yeah, and if facing the Phenom wasn't intimidating enough, he's dead set on regaining possession of his urn that Trey somehow acquired.
Look, assuming this goes how I think it will, Trey won't need to worry about how he's getting to the next town. He'll be leaving here in a hearse tonight.
The Phenom has arrived. The mythical, immortal.
You have to wonder, what does Trey have to gain in a match like this?
While the risk is certainly high, so is the potential upside. I know it's unlikely, but if Trey could defeat The Undertaker, that would go a long way in solidifying his status as one of the top WWE superstars in recent memory.
All the way for the top.
He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Again! Drop kick! Boom, what impact! He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Headbutt! Oh, what impact! That will get your attention.
Undertaker looking mortal here. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
Big time slam.
Vicious. Down with a power bomb.
This Phenom, The Undertaker, was invincible for 21 WrestleManias, 21 victories. It's a streak that will never be duplicated by any WWE superstar ever again. For over 2 decades, The Undertaker was perfect in sports entertainment's grandest stage. Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
Slammed with authority.
Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one.
And Undertaker showing such creativity.
What a clothesline!
Ouch. Powerbomb planted.
The Undertaker in a very unfavorable position here.
The lack of rules has exposed him to some real punishment.
Reflecting on The Undertaker's streak, even though the dead man's WrestleMania record has a couple blemishes on it now, any match against The Undertaker on the grandest stage holds a significant place on the show.
Undertaker's turned any match against him into the marquee match of WrestleMania. He's the spectacle within the pinnacle of this business. No superstar has ever been as synonymous with WrestleMania.
Oh boy. Setting up for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Holding on. Not again. A third time.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I don't know if The Undertaker can recover.
Undertaker. Oh, what a slam that hurt! He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Sit out powerbomb. Powerbomb.
slam.
Elbow drop.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Elbow drop.
Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Wow, what a sequence. Jumping clothesline. What agility.
And Undertaker showing such creativity.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. That is a great reversal.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Nice amateur takedown.
Right to the back. He's looking a little off balance.
Not everyone's cut out for extreme.
And he's going after the torso again.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize you should attack the injured area, which is what we're seeing here.
Look at this raw power. Oh, what a right. Man, that's some attitude behind it. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
All the way over.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Up handle suplex. Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
All the way over. Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
Great effort. Let's hope he can keep the train rolling.
What a slam.
Impactful. Lazar.
Your spine.
Powerbomb.
Thunderous slam. And Undertaker showing such creativity.
He might have been waiting on that one. He's really gasping for air now.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage to that torso region, and I think it's starting to add up. Oh, my goodness.
Dynamite leaping tombstone.
Wow, we might just be witnessing the end of The Undertaker. That'll likely do it, Michael.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
just laying it in.
Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one. Gets out of the way, and fast. The attack on the torso continues.
Wise move, taking out the core here, Michael.
Nice amateur takedown.
Bam, what a slam. He's been quickly taking control here.
He's definitely dialed it up at the right time.
And the slam. And it's The Undertaker, able to break free.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
He's getting beaten up out there, but staying strong.
Here comes The Undertaker with a flying clothesline. Oh, I knew that was coming.
Look at this raw power.
Ooh.
Sit out powerbomb.
Powerbomb planted.
Hurry, pump handle coming. Pump handle suplex.
Oh, boy. Setting up for powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Holding on, and not again. A third time. momentum and total control.
Back to the well with even more reward.
Kick right to the midsection. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Scoop slam.
And Undertaker showing such creativity.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
All the way over.
bring out the body bags. This one's about to end. Back suplex. Oh, what a slam. Elbow drop. Down with a power bomb. He's executing on his plan perfectly.
Yeah, we'll see if he can sustain that effort as we move forward.
And it's The Undertaker, able to break free. Russian leg sweep.
Up on their shoulders. Corey, pump handle. Pump handle coming. Pump handle suplex.
Oh, it's locked in.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
I guess he's thinking something else here.
He's clearly not thinking about winning. If he was, he would have kept...
Oh, boy. Now for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Hold on.
Not again.
A third time? He's going back to the well. And it's The Undertaker, able to break free.
Bang right in the face. Ooh. Bang.
Nice amateur takedown.
Whoa, The Undertaker dodged that one. The close of this match is just ahead.
The Extreme Rules aren't going to do him any favors now.
Too quick to catch him there.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Incredible shoulder.
There's a lot of force behind that one.
Whacks him with the kendo stick.
I don't think he's done yet, Cole.
Oh, he's really taking it to him.
Man, this is not good at all.
He's definitely being the aggressor here.
We'll see if his stamina lasts.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one.
Whoa, not so fast.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, boy. Setting up for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Over and not again. A third time. Is this it? Is Trey going to somehow pull this off?
Trey has The Undertaker in the hearse, and he closes the door. Trey has defied all odds to defeat The Undertaker.
This definitely quiets any doubts that people might have had about Trey's legitimacy.
I'll admit it. I had those doubts, but what Trey did tonight was truly impressive. Maybe this guy's the real deal after all.
And that's how we opened a portal to the Netherworld and summoned The Undertaker to the Earth Realm so I could defeat him and cement my Hall of Fame legacy. We're fine, thanks.
I told you they wouldn't believe it.
You know what? None of that crazy stuff ever happened. I mean, sure, I beat The Undertaker, you all witnessed that, but could you imagine all that other wacky stuff? Portals and marsh ladies and Papa Shango?
Yeah, gotcha. Joke's on you.
Anyway, let's get back to things that actually happened.
Like when I was the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, holding the SmackDown Live Women's Championship for over 2.5 years.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Rock and roll.
Saxton, never say rock and roll again. I beg you.
Why?
Introducing the challenge.
The women's title is up for grabs. There's been women's titles defended in the WWE as early as the very first WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last 3 years as the women's revolution took WWE by storm. Fisherman suplex.
Incredible! Oh, huge big boot.
Trampling the opposition.
Wow, she turned that one around.
All the way over. I think Toni Storm's a mighty talented in-ring competitor, but I don't know, something about her attitude just rubs me the wrong way.
Is it because she's even more punk rock than you, Corey? I would think you'd get over that type of thing after Becky Lynch.
Powerbomb.
That's the way to make your presence felt.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. I think it's interesting you're not the biggest fan of Toni Storm's attitude, Corey, considering...
Whoa!
Break your crown.
The challenger eating up some damage.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Oh, impactful slam. She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's always been a woman capable of great bursts of activity.
Oh, great display of strength with the suplex. She's looking to kick this thing into high gear out here near the savage steel Hell in a Cell.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Here she goes.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Boom! Did you hear the impact? Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted. Oh, that was a long way down.
She's got her.
Pile driver.
Finds a way to reverse. Hold on, guys. This isn't good. The championship hanging in the balance. Can you imagine the celebration that will take place? Probably into the wee hours of the morning. If we crown a new champion here tonight. This one's about the women's championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. Bam! Suplex. The challenger being outclassed here.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her. Oh, no.
Tornado bomb. Man.
I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys.
But the spoils will only go to the victor, and I have a feeling we're close to finding out exactly who that will be.
Ring rattling. It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's a live wire right now. Get out of her way.
Ooh, impressive counter.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, look out.
Elbow drop. As we all know, Hell in a Cell matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors leave the confines of the ring. Oh! Boom, what impact!
Oh, nasty impact.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
What a forearm! Back inside the ring. Tony Storm!
It's Tony time.
German suplex! Knife edge chop! Foot just stomping down. Avoiding trouble there.
Across the top rope.
Stun gun. You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
In the face. Boom. KO punch.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, boy.
No.
Powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Oh, man, not again. A third time. Looks like the champ is going to retain.
Stringing together some big moves here.
It's like she's tapped into some unseen energy source. Wow.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides. Again with it. She's showing no mercy tonight.
She's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it. Samoan drop. It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Suplex. Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Man, what a slam.
Oh, boy.
Not done yet. Again, assaulting the torso.
Referee might want to think about stepping in here.
Here comes another one. She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. And she kicks out. Not yet. There she goes. She's looking to kick this thing into high gear out here near the Savage Steel Hell in a Cell. Oh, what a forearm! Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Oh, boy. Setting up for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Oh, and not again. A third time.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. New champion. 1, 2, 3. Power going down to the wire. She's standing tall as the Hell in a Cell winner. These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
I remember this part very well.
I just love it when the women put on a show like that one. You can see right here the moments that made this match a
Here
great.
is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Queen.
Very nicely done in a... SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge, but that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with the 4 or 5 count, maybe, or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Well, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the 1970s. So, I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not going to give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her Savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her Savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we need help, so we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her Savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it going to be, Red?
Yeah.
That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh, she just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision.
Oh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
Michael, Corey, you guys down with that POP?
SmackDown Live's new GM is putting Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn home field advantage for a best-of-5 series between Red's team and Becky Lynch's Savages with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM. So I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high...
She does break out of it, but has the damage been done? Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match. Guys, it's easy to say NXT is a pillar of WWE nowadays, but it would be difficult to imagine where it would be without the influence of Finn Balor. He was the face of NXT. NXT exploded into a phenomenon during Finn's reign as NXT champion. She's gaining momentum here, guys.
We'll see how long she can keep it up.
Now it's Becky Lynch fading a bit.
Touching on Michael's point about Finn Balor's time in NXT, Finn's time wasn't only beneficial to NXT. The 2 years Balor spent at NXT made him the man he is today and the performer he is in the ring.
Balor is the longest reigning NXT champion there's ever been. He was champion for 292 days. That means being in the main event of every show, every night of the week.
Sling blade! Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal. Elbow right to the back of the neck. Oof.
Ooh, no luck against Kingston there.
Kofi just too fast.
Tagged in.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Slam down hard.
Elbow drop. Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch.
Yeah, things look bleak right now.
Oh, and a spear!
Shoulders down for the count. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Powerbomb!
Up and down. Not done yet. Oh,
Again?
Cover. Is it enough? Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
Well measured. Here she goes. Here we go.
Right to the skull.
Oh, man. We got a cover.
in the corner.
This is not just assaulting the torso here. Clearly part of the game plan, Michael. Elbow drop. Elbow finds its mark.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
Oh, boy.
Powerbomb. Not done yet.
Oh, not again, not again. A third time.
That should do it right there.
Nope. Well, that decision...
Shoulders down. For some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here.
Powerbomb. Heading back up.
Climbing the...
Look at this.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Incoming. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she cinch it in?
She goes for the cover.
1, 2, 3. This mixed tag's over. What a win.
Here are your winners.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
Michael, never in my wildest dreams did I think these two would work so well together.
You got that right, partner. Again, huge win here tonight.
All residents of New Day City, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your best of 5 series hosts and feel the power.
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome, everyone, to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship,
Where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important one-on advantage in the best-of-5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
Stomping down. Just a barrage from Kofi Kingston.
It's like he's tapped into some unseen energy source.
And then...
Kofi Kingston sees the chance to go aerial. Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation. He's a man of... Look out! Crossbody. This match grinded him down a little.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much. Monkey flip. If I was Kingston, I would not be showboating at this point of the match.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Out of it in the corner. Setting him up in position here on the second rope. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT. Drop kick hits the mark.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. Look at this. Power from the suplex.
Look at this raw power.
Sit out powerbomb.
And setting him up. The 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal.
Here it comes.
Uh-oh, move drop.
I love that move.
He is just reeling from that offense.
A change of strategy has to be his next move.
Kofi Kingston is in position. Trouble in paradise.
That's a match-winning move. Can he do it here?
1, 2, 3. And standing before you, your winner, folks, Kofi Kingston.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
The bruiserweight Pete Dunne always has more than one plan, but in the end, none of them work tonight.
I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Our house?
Come on, whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
There, much better.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out of my hands at this point, thanks to you in this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown. Happy?
Oh, WWE Universe!
As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but look at this! Diving double axe handle.
Sheamus looking a little shaken here.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters. Brogue kick. This could be it. Sheamus gets the win. More importantly, the series is now tied up at a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be 1 win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring. You know, how it's usually done.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. What do you think?
I think I heard my music. Gotta run.
or WWE Universe. Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
New Day's own Xavier Woods. With the series now tied up in one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but
all the way from the top rope.
Oh, a leg drop.
Woods is having his way.
Yeah, he's got something special brewing here.
Back suplex.
Ooh. Very nice.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
No need to panic. He's still swinging.
Specifically targeting the leg.
Xavier Woods is a man for all seasons. Xavier Woods is going for it early.
Byron, help me make sense of this decision.
You must have had something big planned here.
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here.
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top. Coup de grace. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her Savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. Sorry I let you down.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that, well, you got this.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want, especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I guarantee I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series in her championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. Ring rattling. She's taking charge here.
She's flipped a switch and the light is on.
Becky Lynch may be starting to fade here.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Becky Lynch is the very picture of proving the doubters wrong, of not letting disadvantages bring you down or defying the odds. She will take on all comers and all challengers, never backing down from a fight. In fact, she said it herself. She likes to get punched.
Well, I always assumed she had a few screws loose, but you just confirmed it, Saxton.
Back suplex.
Going high risk again. From the top. Nobody home for that one. Producing a trampling.
Powerbomb planted.
Now, Corey, I wouldn't necessarily say Becky Lynch has a few screws loose, but her decision-making can be a bit impulsive at times. Call it her Irish temper, call it straight fire, but even Becky herself would admit that she doesn't always make what people would call the most rational decision.
I think to understand Becky Lynch's decision-making, you have to understand the road she's traveled. For so many years, Becky felt like an afterthought, like it was a long shot for her to even be in the championship picture. And when she finally embraced her inner confidence, finally embraced being the man, she promised herself she would never let things like odds or the idea that she's at a disadvantage drive her again. She'll never approach the situation like she's coming from behind, always from ahead.
Nice amateur takedown.
You know, I'll tell you, she's one of the most talented women superstars I've ever seen here in WWE. What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Simply said, this is going to be a great match. Oh, my God. Ain't a pin attempt. 1, 2, 3. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
When you bring such a high level of intensity to the match, good things are bound to happen to you.
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
I wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the New Trey like you suggested.
Really? That's awesome!
Sure, I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still, the offer stands.
Oh, well, thanks.
Go get him, champ!
Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
Oh, she promised you. Then I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Where do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is...
This is it, with the teams tied at 2 wins each. It all comes down to match 5 in the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be in right now.
Just sending a message there. He's climbing the turnbuckle. Oh, look out. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Nice amateur takedown.
Drew McIntyre faltering some.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
Look out.
2. All the way for the top.
He has become relentless at this point.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
We're seeing 2 outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. I don't think I've seen a superstar with Drew McIntyre's single-minded drive to win. Even when faced with his release in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
And a lesser man would have felt sorry for himself and blamed others, but Drew traveled the globe and honed his devastating craft. Oh, stomping away.
Spear! Drew McIntyre beginning to peter out here.
He's lost much of his early confidence.
Oh, again! Elbow drop!
Following up on McIntyre's triumphant return to WWE. Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second. Is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the best-of-5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's going to throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is going to send shockwaves throughout WWE.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kids fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart, and I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
The Hall of Famer. This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
But Kurt Angle should have just stopped using the American hero nickname when he had the chance, and none of this would be happening. Instead, he let his pride get in the way of rational thinking. Now he's in for a world of physical and financial suffering.
Waistlock applied.
Angle showing that technical skill.
No question, he's found a burst.
Stomping. Ouch. Oh, man, targeting the leg.
Samoa Joe is the type of competitor who you would never have to ask about preparation. The more pertinent question will always be, how is Joe's opponent preparing for the Samoan submission machine?
Well, you better prepare to be given no quarters. Samoa Joe will come at you with relentless aggression. Then, if Joe traps you in the Okina clutch. There we go. Kurt Angle with the cover.
Did he get him?
Looks like he has other plans here. Angle slam attempt.
Joe counters. It's all over.
It's Trey.
He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American Hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title, so I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
The following contest is scheduled for
Oh, guys, wait. Here comes my favorite part.
introduced.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes... One-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and
Whoa!
Turn your lights out. Incredible impact.
I'd like to inform the WWE Universe that they need to remember that Adam Cole...
Cover by the champ.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Still seems a little early. How impressive was that reversal?
Elbow drop. His offense is on point right now.
Well, time will tell if he can sustain this kind of effort.
Again!
If you asked me at the beginning of the night, I'd tell you that there was no way this title reign was coming to an end. But now, I'm not so sure. The challenger just refuses to be denied here tonight.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Spear! The champ looking worn out.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Powerbomb! These two heavyweights have worked their entire lives for this, and the night has finally arrived. We'll see who will claim the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Down in a hurry.
Championship on the line.
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No. Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenge.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
Double axe handle. So much on the line here tonight. Pride, respect, glory, and of course the coveted championship.
Elusive movement there.
Backbreaker. He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
He's known to have good stamina. See if he can...
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think
Joe, so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own.
From behind.
Oh, again! Elbow drop.
Elbow drop. Big time.
The challenger is not in a great place.
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
He's not looking good here, guys.
Slammed with authority.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Yeah, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship features the most dynamic superstars in the promotion. This should be a barn burner.
The championship hanging in the balance. Spear! Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? 1, 2, 3. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Joe C.
Nicely done, picking up the win here.
I'll tell you, Adam Cole's never going to be an industry ruler with losses like this.
What a spectacular championship match it was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Great job defending your title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kind of hoping Ronda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know. But FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
I hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The mixed match challenge starts tonight, and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you going to tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000... See, when you're willing to put your gas station...
The infamous Riley Flash is here. As the mixed match challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, the Reds team formed just moments ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree, not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The real issue here is Riley Flash hasn't won a match in like 30 years, if ever. Red might as well be out there teaming with a sack of potatoes.
Big slam. Ooh! She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
She's got the skill to go on runs. Now we'll see if she has the stamina.
Oh! Again! Gals, Carmella may be in a bad way here.
If you remember, guys, Carmella's introduction to the main roster came in 2016 when she was the final pick in the WWE brand extension draft.
So good to be back in Tampa tonight. There are so many rabid WWE fans here in the Sunshine State.
Down with a power bomb. Impactful slam. Elbow drop. She's dazed in the corner there. Wicked clothesline.
Powerbomb planted. Big time slam.
Vicious.
Very unique vibe to this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Carmella with a nice reversal.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Oh, man, targeting the leg.
Eludes the attack. Slam.
What's up?
And it's Carmella answering back.
Nope.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
I'm playing my career.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
She returns the favor.
Ow.
Gets the tag.
What?
Disrespect for the officiating. Gets this one waved off.
Bro. That's a whip. That's a whip. Oh my god, holy shit, give me one thing. Wow. Fuck. I can't do that match again. Fuck. Damn. That's all. That was wet. Alright.
This man is a...
Oh god.
Been a busy night for Trey as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
Fuck off.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense. Not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Stomping down. Impactful slam. He continues to press forward.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
There's no taller order in WWE than attempting to defeat the baddest woman on the planet. Byron, how can any woman gain a victory over Ronda Rousey?
Well, obviously, training is the utmost importance as Ronda approaches every fight with a lot of preparation. But here's the thing. Ronda has been training her whole life. How do you overcome that?
Down with the Samoan drop.
This is a big incoming, and he misses big
Boy.
time right there. Ooh, what impact. Wanted a little breather, I guess. We talked about strategy going into a match with Ronda Rousey. Byron says it's almost impossible. Corey, would you agree?
Yeah, the only strategy I'd employ is depending on luck. Rousey's MMA losses came when she was surprised by a miracle strike, so any competitor has to hope they hit that lucky shot too.
He's starting to struggle here. Pow, what a shot. Power bomb. Elbow drop. Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something. Maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay? No, I can't put weight on it. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live in a submission match. Later, partner.